All right, to our next conversation, let's talk about noodles now. You know, that staple food we all love. Lately, the price of a carton of Indomie has skyrocketed, a whopping 40% increase. That's a big deal, especially when food prices in general are already through, the roof at this time. Now, you think that such a price hike would make people eat less noodles. But surprisingly, that's not the case. Let's hear more now from Rosemary Mahira. Great to have you, Rosemary. So we see the price of noodles soaring, but food inflation, while high, isn't increasing as quickly. What do you think is happening here? Any specific, factor driving up the price of noodles even more than other foods?
Good afternoon, Ladi. Thank you for having me. So, the price of noodles is a function of the cost of production, just like any other commodity. Yes. So, such the ingredients that go into the production of noodles but are not limited to wheat, palm oil, and seasoning. And recently, we've seen the price of wheat being stable, as well as the price of seasoning. But palm oil, between May of this year to recent times, have increased by over 110%. So it has increased from 5,000 naira for a 5-liter keg to about 11 to 11,500 naira for the same quantity of palm oil. And the reasons for the increase in the price of palm oil is not far-fetched, because palm oil is used in the production of margarine, it's used in the production of detergents and noodles. So it has a wide variety of uses, so which contributes to the increase in its demand. And palm oil as well, when well refined, is a good substitute for vegetable oil. And recently, we've seen the price of vegetable oil skyrocket. I think a 5-liter keg of vegetable oil is about 25,000 naira. So with this, we see consumers switching demand to palm oil, which is a close substitute. And another reason for the increase in the price of noodles is change in demographic that has resulted in a change in consumption patterns. So if we take a sample of 100 Nigerians, I would put them in a room. About 60 of them are below the age of 30 and they consume noodles most times. 5% of these people are between the ages of 60 to 65, and they will consume rice before they consume noodles. So they mostly consume rice. So if we look at the remaining 35, at best, half of them consume noodles while half consumes rice. So due to change in demographic trends, we see youthful population in Nigeria demanding more for noodles compared to other staple foods. And if you draw up the indifference curve of a consumer who is indifferent between rice and noodles, you see that they usually go for the commodity that will give them more utility, that's more value for each unit of currency spent instead of premium. So affordability compared to other staple foods like rice and yam also plays a role in the increase in the price, because it also influences demand as well. So these are some of the reasons why we've seen the price of noodles increase in recent time. But looking at the price increase only is yesterday's news. So let's take it a step further and look at the price outlook for noodles. So going forward, we expect the price of this commodity to decline because of easing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. So this will allow more wheat to be exported, so there will be increase in global supply, which will ultimately beat down the price. And recently, we've seen the naira appreciate against other currencies. So, and this is a trend that we expect to persist. This will help us to enjoy the benefits of increasing global supply of wheat and its declining prices as well. And domestically, cassava production will also increase,
right?
Because some manufacturers substitute wheat for cassava. So there are different initiatives that have been put in place, like the presidential cassava initiative, which will help to increase cassava production and reduce the price domestically.
Right.
So all this it will help us see a reduction in the price of ingredients that go into noodle production, and subsequently the reduction in the price of noodles.
All right, Rosemary, just promise me that I'll be able to afford all the foods I want to eat this Christmas. Well, thank you so much. Always great having your perspective. That was Rosemary Ahira, analyst at Financial Derivatives Company. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.